Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Domain Vlog. Today we're going to be talking about some investor submitted portfolios. Okay, so I've been receiving a good amount of these, so I appreciate it, and keep them coming. More than happy to help. And what I'm going to do to start with today is talk about my process for evaluating a name and deciding whether I want to buy it, whether I want to register it, or how much I should be asking for when I'm trying to sell it. Okay, so the first thing that I'll do is I'll search the term in Google. Okay, so what am I looking for there? I'm looking to see if other businesses have called themselves that name. I'm looking for, I'm checking whether businesses have that acronym, if it's like a four-letter.com. I'm checking search volume. I'm checking to see if it's a common phrase or a common word, right? I want to get a feel for what's out there, okay? The next thing I'm going to do, so number 2, is I'm going to check if the domain is registered in other extensions. And the tool that I'm going to use there is instantdomainsearch.com. And, I want to see if other people think that this is valuable as well, right? Because if it is, it's generally going to be registered in the .net, the .org, some of the other newer extensions. I'm gauging, does anyone else have the same interest in this name as I do? Because if they do, then obviously it's more likely to sell. Okay, and then on top of that, is zfbot.com, right? So with zfbot.com, I want to check, hey, is this phrase, or are these 2 keywords, or is this 1 keyword in many domain names? So I'll go to zfbot.com next, and then I'll basically check if those keywords are registered in many other domain names, and if they are, I know that, I've got some other people that are on the same page as me, right? So the next thing I'll do after that is I'll check comparable sales. I'm always going to check comparable sales, okay? Because I want to see what's selling, right? Money talks, and I want to see if, those keywords have sold before in other extensions, or if, it's a dud and I'm not really getting anything at all from it. If it's sold in other extensions, or if there's, that's a hot keyword, or if brandables similar to that have perhaps sold in the past, I want to see how it compares to names that are similar to it, okay? Make sure the names are similar to it though, okay? Because, for example, homes.com is not a comparable for cliffordchambershomes.com, okay? Because they're different caliber names, okay? So next thing I'll do is I'll check search volume, okay? You can use keyword finders, and there's plenty of them out there. You want to see if anyone's searching for those for that exact term in Google, right? Especially if it's an exact match domain name, right? You want to see, okay, how many people are on average per month are looking for this type of thing. So I'm always going to check that, and if there's a high search volume, I know that I'm probably moving in the right direction. If nobody's searching for it, then you better hope that it's a good brandable domain name, because if nobody's searching for it, then it needs to be a good brandable. So that brings me on to the next thing. Is the domain brandable, right? And you can have no search volume whatsoever, but if it's a good brandable, then you can get past that objection, right? So and what I mean by that is, would you use the domain as your business name, right? Would it be your business name? And off the top of my head, I have a few like made up brandable names, like norexo.com, for example, norexo.com. That one belongs I think I have something like that in my portfolio, but nobody's searching for that term, right? That's going to have zero search volume, but it is short, it is pronounceable, it's easy to spell, and it's a brandable name that would probably sell between $500 and $5,000, depending on if you want to get the domain sold quickly or not. So the last thing that I check is it memorable, right? And that's my own opinion on it. If it's short, right, and easy to remember, it's going to be far more valuable than something that's longer and difficult to remember. Okay, so those are the steps that I take when I'm thinking about value, and you should do the same thing if you're currently struggling or you don't have a process in place for evaluating your domains. So with that in mind, I'm gonna go over two portfolios that were submitted to me that I don't really love, and I think it's important for both of you guys to kind of really go through the things that I just talked about on each domain and decide if they were worth registering and if they have value. So from Srihari Dalai, I got sixerclub.com, juvenilesex.com, cryptotope.com, hungamaclub.com, and gf420.com, gf420. gf420.com, okay, I understand that 420 is code for marijuana, but I don't see much value in that. What does GF stand for? I don't know. So I don't see much value there. hungamaclub.com, I would drop it. I don't see value. Cryptotope.com, that one's okay because it's pronounceable and crypto is a hot keyword right now. You could probably sell that for a couple $100, maybe if you get lucky. If not, maybe $10 to $50 on NamePros. Juvenilesex.com, I would drop that. I don't really know what that entails. I would drop it. Sixerclub.com, again, I don't like it. Sixclub.com maybe. 6dclub.com maybe, but sixerclub.com just doesn't work for me. Okay, Srihari, I advise that you kind of go through those things that I talked about and think about that a little bit more before purchasing a name. Okay, so the next one is from Philip Hicks. Again, I don't love these 5 names, Philip. We've got tradedcurrency.com, opinionists.com, cryptorate.com, spelt CRIPTO, ecomledger.com, and earthlydecor.com. Okay, so traded currency, for me it doesn't work. Traded is the problem, right? So trade currency, trading currency, those work. Traded currency, not so much for me. So I would probably drop it, but if you don't want to drop it, put a low buy it now price and hope that one moves while the crypto market is hot. Opinionists.com, I love the singular. I think Opinionist would be a great brand for a magazine or a review or a column or something like that. Opinionists.com, difficult to say, just the S at the end kills it for me. Although I probably wouldn't drop it, I would put a relatively low buy it now on it. It's just a case where the plural for me doesn't really work. Cryptorate.com, for me you should drop that one. I haven't seen crypto spelt that way, CRIPTO. I don't think that there's going to be a company that decides they want to call themselves Cryptorate, spelt incorrectly, and I don't think that you're going to get any traffic to the domain as a typo. So for me, I would drop it. Ecom Ledger, I can see a product being called Ecom Ledger, but not a business. So maybe someone has a product called that, and maybe they'd spend a couple $100 to acquire the name. So I may keep that one. Okay. Earthlydecor.com. Probably drop it. Check the search, check Google, see if there are any businesses that are called Earthly Decor, but I doubt it. Earth Decor maybe, Earthly maybe, but Earthly Decor, it doesn't quite work for me, I'm afraid. My favorite of those 5 is probably opinionists.com. Yeah, I would definitely rethink your strategy for acquiring names. It looks like probably most of those are hand regs. Think about investing instead of hand regging, 5, 10, 25 names. Combine that money together and look to see if you can acquire a name on Namejet or GoDaddy auctions, closeouts, and see if you can get a 2 or 3 word brandable name that makes sense. Okay, so now I've got 2 other submitted portfolios that I'll quickly go over here. They're slightly better. One of them is from someone called Shailendra Mishra. He said that he recently quit his well-paid banking job for domaining, so I wish him the best of luck. Looks like he's probably been having a few troubles selling some names, and he's down to his he's really banking on his top 25 names according to him. But we're going to go through the 5 that he submitted to me. He's got Finana.com, Tibacco.com, KebabKing.com, FreshApple.com, and .Africa.com. So my favorite of the bunch there are FreshApple.com. I think Fresh Apple makes for a good brand. I think they're 2 good words that go together well. I could see maybe an organic company calling themselves Fresh Apple. I would stick a buy it now price between $1,500 and $5,000. And if you need to liquidate, it's probably worth between $100 and $250. But yeah, FreshApple.com is a cool name. And it's a brandable name, so I would hang on to it. The next one probably .Africa.com. I'm not a huge fan of spelling out dot and then having a keyword .com, but they have sold in the past. There are some okay sales out there, so that's where checking comparable sales is important. So I would probably keep that one, and I'm not sure where you'd want to price it, but if it was me, I would probably price it around the $1,000 mark. And then after that, you've got those 2 brandables, Finana.com and then Tibacco.com, spelled Tibaco. Both of them. The problem is with both of them is that I wouldn't be sure how to spell either one of those if I didn't see it in front of me. Tobacco is obviously going to get confused with tobacco, like smoking tobacco. And Finana.com, is it double N? Is it not? How is it pronounced? I mean, they're okay. They might, one of the type of names that might get accepted on Brand Bucket, for example. But for me, I don't particularly love them. And then KebabKing.com, although it sounds pretty cool, it's a decent brandable. As a business name, it would be okay if I was in the kebab space, if I had kebab joint. But the problem is, they're not going to spend a lot of money on their online presence, right? It's a walk-in place. It's a walk-in type place. I walk in and I want to get a kebab. So there might be a bunch of businesses called Kebab King. In fact, I'm sure there are. But how many of them are willing to spend more than, say, $500 on acquiring KebabKing.com? Their online presence is not very important. So with that in mind, I would stick a low buy it now price on and hope that it moves in the low 3 digits. Okay. Anyway, I think that you're probably on the right track, Shailendra, but I would really focus on the things that I talked about at the beginning of the video before deciding whether you're going to purchase a domain name. Okay. The last one came from Page How. Okay, he said it sounds like fun, so he sent me over 5 names that he obviously just wants to see an opinion on. Duckio.com, weedcaterer.com, moms.la, eggharborhomes.com, and fairfieldtv.tv. Okay, so for me, I don't love any of the names particularly myself. I kind of think mums.la works because when you think about like housewives and that kind of thing, you think about Orange County and LA, and I could see a TV show branding themselves as mums.la or something like that, right? So .la sales are pretty stagnant, but it doesn't mean to say they don't sell here and there. I own one.la. It's fund.la. So mums.la is a cool name. I don't know how much that would be worth. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not, like I said, I'm not sure about the market for .la right now. Weedcaterer.com. I would obviously I would prefer weedcatering.com, or I would prefer weedcater.com as well. Weedcaterer.com, from a brand perspective, it just doesn't come off the tongue very well. Caterer, difficult word to say. Duckio.com, decent brandable name. You know, I can see that being called a business being called Duckio. Not a brand that me personally I would love, but I could see someone using it. eggharborhomes.com. Yeah, I mean that one works for a real estate company or broker or construction company in Egg Harbor. I'm not sure. I think that Egg Harbor is in New Jersey. I'm not sure how big it is. Obviously, the larger the market, the more potential there is. I think it's fairly small though. Fairfield.tv could be a decent name for a TV agency in Fairfield or something along those lines. Again, I don't love it, but you know, it could sell possibly. So those are the 5 that Paige submitted: Fairfield.tv, eggharborhomes.com, mums.la, weedcaterer.com, duckio.com. Obviously, Paige has a lot of .la names. You can check out www.ilove.la. Maybe we'll have Paige come on the vlog at some point soon. I know he's interested in telling the LA story. But yeah, for Paige, he's sold 2 domains for 7 figures. So he knows what sells. He knows exactly what sells. He sold guy.com for over $1 million, and he sold seniors.com for over $1 million. So Paige knows what he's doing. But everyone else, continue submitting your names. The process that I talked about in the beginning of the vlog, I would use it if you don't have a process already. If you do, you don't have to use it, but that's what I do before buying a name. That's it for now. We've gone a little bit over time, but guys, continue to reach out to me. I'll try to get back to you. If you're if you've got a couple questions here and there, like I said, I'm not always going to be able to get back, but I will try. And if you have names that you want to sell and you think are good, I'm never opposed to seeing them. So shoot them over to me. If I don't respond, I'm probably not interested. Okay, but thanks for watching, and I'll be back with you again soon. Bye.